Hey guys, Zach's GT Garage here. Figured I'd give a update about the Mustang and the Escort, how things are going. So I had decided to remove the old tint that was already coming off of the Mustang because I was going to re-tint and get new ceramic tint for it. So here's how it looks once I got all the old tint off. And it went pretty smoothly. The back window, I learned, is very, very difficult. It took me 4 days to remove the tint just on the back window because I did it after work and it was just so stuck on there. And then after that, for my birthday, I got my horn for the car from one of my favorite TV shows from the 80s, the Dukes of Hazzard, General Lee horn. That's fun. Next, I got the new tint, ceramic tint for the Mustang. It was 20%, and everything went very good and very smooth. And then I figured out the tint I bought for the car wasn't that great of quality, which is disappointing for the price I paid for it, but it looks good for now. Then for the Escort, I pulled it back in because I got a new clutch for it. Came with a new clutch disc, pilot bearing, pressure plates, the clutch alignment tool. So now that I finally had a new clutch, I was able to start taking it apart and start getting that new clutch in. Had a couple of good buddies come over and help me with the clutch, so it went that much faster. It was also really fun hanging out with them and visiting with them while we worked on the car.
Right there, your bill housing.
Yeah. That's probably that chunk that flew out. Right there.
Oh, man.
You got a vacuum or a throw vac or anything?
Yeah. Now that we had the trans out, we were taking off the old clutch and a bunch of pieces came falling out with it. And the transmission bell housing is all scratched up. And oh my gosh, that's what's left of the old clutch disc. And here's the new clutch disc on the left compared to the old clutch disc on the right. So then we discovered that the flywheel is still good to use and nothing got badly damaged. So we put the new clutch on, got everything back together. And then before we put it back on the ground, we figured we'd start up, make sure everything is engaging and disengaging properly with the new clutch, make sure it goes through all the gears okay. And then come to find out, we discovered why the old clutch exploded in the first place. So before we started taking everything apart, we drained the transmission fluid, and this transmission takes about 3.5 quarts of transmission fluid, and maybe 1 quart drained out onto the draining pan, which I knew wasn't good, but I was still glad that we caught it then, and hopefully the transmission is still fine. Nope. So long story short, the transmission locked up due to lack of lubrication because there wasn't enough transmission fluid in it, which is why it ate the clutch. So now the Escort needs a transmission or have the transmission be rebuilt. So now it's in the garage looking exactly like this, mostly back apart again until I can get a new transmission. Then next we took the Mustang over to Justin SVT's house to help him put up a big carport on the side of his house. And one of the side panels was very, very long and really awkward and it slipped. I went to go to try to catch it, and then we will skip the part where I fell off the ladder.
When one is doing dangerous work, one must pay careful attention to the safety of one's body. Know what I mean?
But hey, the garage port is up and is looking good, and I'll go back to Justin SVT's house soon to help him finish it up. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you'd like, and we'll see you guys next time.